Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to polkzoo channel and the guitar ladder system. And just so you know, I'm a very verbal person, so don't email me and say just shut up and just play your guitar. I like to talk, I like to share, I like to talk about events in life and things that are real and meaningful to me, so that's where I'm at. In fact, last night I went to a concert. My daughter, Lila, is a great singer, and she's really into jazz, which is so cool. She grew up hearing me play a lot of standards and a lot of fusion, a lot of jazz and a lot of acoustic. But she goes to Fullerton College, and in California they have a beautiful program there for jazz and vocals and everything. And man, the theater was such a beautiful kind of medium-sized theater. And man, the sound guy was money. I mean, with all those mics and everything, it was just incredible. And it was interesting because even though the sound was loud, it didn't hurt my ears because it was so well fine-tuned, you know. It was a beautiful concert. I really enjoyed not just hearing my daughter sing, but everybody else sing. And then after her vocal group performed, they had a kind of a big band, and some of the sax players were just playing some really beautiful things. They were playing some really great kind of outside, John Coltrane lines that were weaving in and out of the tonal center. Extremely sophisticated lines, but they had some technique, and that's why I'm really trying to get people to develop their right hand. There's a lot of great players. I've been talking about this a lot lately. Even John Scofield admits that his right hand sucks. Guys, I don't care how old you are, especially you young cats, work on your right hand, work on your picking. Nothing wrong with legato playing, but there's more to playing guitar than just legato. And a lot of people, have these big picks, and they hold it where they're barely holding the pick. I don't buy it. You got to have some technique. You got to have some right hand picking technique. You got to work at developing it. It's hard work. You don't have to always play with a pick. You can do legato too, but you should develop some picking technique. So I'm going to continue to talk a little bit about that. Simple things. The really exciting, it's all attitude, folks. The exciting thing about developing right hand technique is it's cumulative. If you're playing slow and clean, you're building technique, and you won't think you're building technique, but you are. So I'm building technique. So my point just being is, don't avoid the right hand. And like I said, I see these people that hold these, I don't have one to show you, but I see people that hold these guitar, like big, kind of twice the size of this pick, and they hold it towards the top. They hardly have any thumb on your pick. If you have more thumb on your pick like this, whether it's a big pick or a normal pick, watch Al Di Meola play and watch the way he holds this pick. But if you just hold the pick, just barely on the end like that, and it's bullshit. You have to, the biomechanics and ergonomics of picking and right hand development are very important, not just for playing fast, but also for creating tone and having the expression, having the ability to either play legato or staccato, and the way you create tone. So it's not just about playing fast. But watch players like Al Di Meola, Borelli Legrin, people that really have some picking technique, But anyway, so doing simple exercise, sevens. Now I'm in a flamenco tuning. 5. 12s are good. Really good for you. Excuse me, I'm fighting a little bit of a bug. Start soft, get louder. capillaries going a little bit more when you play a little bit softer and then get louder. It kind of gets blood going through the capillaries. 7. That's 5. But I'm not totally warmed up, but the main point I'm trying to make is, develop your right hand, take right hand development seriously, because you don't want to be one of these players that just, can't even play some 16th notes, and you want to be able to use technique as a tool to be expressive, whether you're playing staccato or legato, and there's certain people that play, Alan Holdsworth was a great legato player, but he had so much range of expression that he was able to still be extremely expressive, being legato, a mostly legato player. But there's a lot of players, especially older jazz players, some of them teach, some of them don't, that really have very, very little picking technique, and they disguise it well, but it doesn't fool me. But God bless everybody. But anyway, work on your technique, work on your right hand technique. 12s are really good for you. Stuff an hour a day, and then vary it, 5, 7s. Oops. Even when you're just playing this slow, building technique. And if you want to be the best guitar player you can be, don't drink fucking alcohol. It really doesn't help, you know what I mean? Because it dries you out, and it does not help. So even if you're somebody who drinks 2 or 3 glasses of wine every night, or 3 or 4 beers, or if you're even more than that, you're hurting your guitar playing, and you're hurting your electromagnetic field. Work the 5s, the 7s, and the 12s. Take your right hand development seriously, and if you're one of these people that uses a large size pick and you barely hold it, just barely at the top, there's a new guy out, Ben Newson or something like that, and the guy's a pretty good player. I tend to think his lines sound a lot of them sound the same to me. He could learn a lot from exploring people like Django Reinhardt, and that new cat from Matteo Mancuso is incredible. His lines and improvisation are just beautiful. He's a very, 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 very advanced player. People like Baroli Legrand, Anyway, let's all keep the positive faith. Remember, the universe is unfolding in time, not unraveling. Don't let all the crazy stuff on the planet right now drive you nuts or make you lose faith. Keep the positive faith, and joy is the way.